그리고 아직은 자식 게임에 말해. 난 뭐가 차이 그리고 지가 세대를 해마주의 그리고 so 지가 세대도 tinggal kau mom but inside me there is a guilt ngangaragi ngusai kitam lashe dia gaji musuhaji I was in class 7 I can clearly remember there was a girl in our class who actually had the process of that menstruation okay तेरे हाँ चीज़ लपची बोलो हाँ जिंदू हाँ हाँ बे बोला हम मशहूर चुके कसी ना देख हम लोग हैं नहीं चीज़ से तेरे चीज़ की रही नाले था जादे हम लोग मिले हुए से लपची गई गाजी लपची ये सारे दूसरी की लपची it was a bunch of boys not like you all because you people are now educated दिगा हाँ चीज़ गली दी 신나 좋아진 고디게 싸와 레디오 님 지장하셔서 오파 너도 여기 양다 치고 나온다. 그때 여기 여섯 양다 치게. That was the only source of information that we had. That was the only source of entertainment that we had. 우리가 가지고 있는 knowledge we did not have the knowledge. We did not have the information. And because of the lack of information, because of the lack of knowledge, we lacked the support. Today, I stand here with the same guilt in me. But with the confession that I was so sorry during that day. I was so sorry what happened a decades and decades of years ago. And I am saying, or I say that I'm privileged to host this show because today now I get a chance to say or to tell all the women that this is a natural process. And instead of teasing you people, instead of blaming you people, we men should now take the lead in supporting you all. In whichever situation you all require our support, okay? So with this, a UNESCO report says in that's in sub-Saharan Africa, not in our country. We are so privileged to be born in our country where developments has happened so quick. Not only development, all these nitty-gritty things are being taken care. Am I right? But let's now go back to sub-Saharan Africa, where still the country is it is a developing country. Not even developed like our country. So there what happens is, 1 out of 10 girls, they try to miss the school because of the menstruation cycle. What could be the reason now? Why are they missing the classes? Because of the menstrual cycle. Why? Why? Obviously, yes. They are stigmatized. When we call stigmatized, yes. I was the one who stigmatized a girl. Am I right? Am I right? So that stigmatization is still there. It exists there. The myths, the beliefs, the taboos, still it prevails there, but not in our country. Now, by looking at the average number of days that they are not coming to the school because of the menstrual cycle, it is like for 100 schooling days, the girls tend to miss 20 days. Mainly because of the lack of information, mainly because of the lack of facilities, mainly because of the lack of sanitary products. In 2015, government of India, okay, now we are going back, we are going to our neighboring country, India. So they launched a national guidelines to respond for 130 million girls who actually were missing the classes because of the menstruation. And they found out that they normally miss the classes because of the poor hygiene. Like in a school, there is a limited number of toilets. Do you have limited number of toilets here?
No, sir.
No. Now, what are some of the effects of improper menstruation hygiene? If you do not have proper hygiene during the time of menstruation, what could be some of the problems? Number one problem, you are going to get fungal infection. Okay? Second, you are going to have UTI, urinary tube infection. Correct? Where the bacteria is now going to get into your bladder, then it is going to infect there or cause an infection there. And number 3, bacterial infection. More than this infection, the most dangerous infection can be discrimination, isolation, stigmatization. And not only that, because of the prevailing taboos, and taboos is what? Beliefs in the society. So these are the main cause of why our girls are lagging behind. Because of the lack of support from our men. Now, in the later part of our program, we will have a buttoning session in which all the boys are now going to get a button here. And if you carefully look at the button, you are now going to see menstrual hygiene management daily logo. You are going to see that. What are you going to see there? By the way, this year in 2022 GDE logo is a bit different. It is a combination of Menstrual Hygiene Day celebration and menstruation bracelet. There is a bracelet called menstruation bracelet. Now about this menstruation bracelet, Viren Mongol was talking about. How many elements are there in a menstruation bracelet? 28. How many? 28. There are 28 like bits there. Out of which 5 are colored red, which means a girl undergoes a menstruation cycle of 28 days. Out of which, why are 5 colors painted red, or why are 5 elements painted red? They, on an average, they undergo 5 active menstruation days. Are you getting it? And because of that significant number, we now have 28 May, 28/5 of every year being celebrated as Menstruation Day. If there is one thing we can count on in menstruation and in life, it is unpredictable. On this note, finally I conclude here with a note. Menstruation is not a matter of choice. I repeat, menstruation is not a matter of choice. Therefore, all of the boys here, all of the men here, let us join our hands together to celebrate this day, to support our girls, to support our women, to support our sisters, to support our aunts, to support our wife, so that they do not feel left behind. So thank you one and all.